Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the D1 DLC podcast. Brad, Aido, Ben, Jake.
Sup?
Just some quick housekeeping before we get into it. For those of you watching on YouTube, this is actually an audio show and that's what it's designed for. So the video quality is a little bit shit and we're not going to be looking at you a whole lot, other than Ben.
Who will be staring essentially into your eyes forever.
You'll love it.
You won't even see it.
We are going to be talking Game of Thrones spoilers in the last half of the show. So the first beer will be video games, and then it's all about the Game of Thrones spoilers. After that, you'll have ample warning to turn off. One last bit of housekeeping. Where are we today, Jacob?
We're at the fantastic Harry's Bar on Grenfell. Check out all their details on their website, harrysbarongrenfell.com.au. And we're at the Tattersalls heritage listed area right now. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So for those of you who are listening, if you're in the Adelaide area, we record every second Tuesday. Feel free to come down and have a chat. We'll be back here in a fortnight.
And it's cheap beers, $6 beers.
$6 beers on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Feel free to heckle from the crowd. It'd be good. So
Until someone does it, and then it won't be so
And
good.
then-
No, it'll be great.
there'll be table flips. It's all fun and games till someone gets glass, boys. So what's happening? Video games. I like video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben's right into it. He's
Oh,
like,
look,
no,
I'm
been waiting.
he's-
I'm in.
Straight in.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, go, unleash.
So, last podcast, for anyone that was listening, Brad mentioned something that I'm pretty passionate about occasionally. Brad mentioned the word Eve.
Jake, we'll just go out for a bit. We'll come back.
Yep.
And, well, something awkward happened within 24 hours of us recording that podcast. I had re-subbed to Eve.
Connecting.
So, I've been playing a bit of Eve.
Of success. So what have you been doing?
I found myself a new co-op.
Oh, can I just quickly, if people don't know what Eve is, it is the greatest spaceship MMO that ever existed.
Doesn't really
That's
matter.
really much all that you
Yeah,
need
don't
to
worry about it.
know about.
It's fine.
Found myself a new corp
Yep.
because the
Guild?
corp, the
guild.
guild that me and Brad were a part of many moons ago.
Was that the
hasn't-
Unreal Realities one? Or,
Yeah.
You didn't. When we joined the Wormhole Corp, you didn't go over?
No, I didn't.
Because Con's still in there. He's like a director now or something.
Really?
Yeah. Mate, look him up. He'll hook you up.
Well,
I think they're in a C5, C4.
The weather looks alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I joined a small wormhole group,
Yeah.
Aussie time zone based,
Yeah, nice.
through a friend at work who just happened to also mention.
I think that this might be a good time actually to cut this conversation off.
No.
Because I don't really want to resub. And I'm like, small Aussie
Please stop
time
talking
zone
about it.
Wormhole Corp, you say?
Yeah. Living in a C2 and low sec statics.
Oh, that's... yep.
So, yeah.
Well, I'd probably have to resub at least 2 accounts then because I need my bait character,
Yeah.
and then my PvP character.
Yeah. Very interested. I haven't been back since they went free to play.
Yep.
And I did log in using my normal account
With free to
with
play?
the free to play, and I wasn't heaps happy
I
with that.
was devastated. So as soon as I went free to play, I logged in. I'm like, yep, here we go. I'm
Yeah.
back in Eve. Yeah, look, I think it's a great way to get new players in. If you're a vet, nah.
No.
Horrific.
Like it's just the restriction on your skills. It's just too severe, I think.
So pretty much
Even early on? Even to get into it enough to get people hooked?
I think for new people, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Because you will literally get to that point where you're like, I really want that shiny thing, but I'm gonna have to be able to play. If you're a vet and you put all these hours of training in,
To start back from not be able to use half the
yeah.
stuff
So what
that
happens
you-
is it basically blocks off certain skills that you just can't access.
Yeah.
Even if you've unlocked them previously?
Correct.
Yeah.
So what it meant was I couldn't actually fly any of my ships.
Oh, fantastic.
Couldn't fly a single one. So the downside there is
So a normal person would go, all right then. Well, I had a look and turn it off. But Ben went to the EVE
Next
Online
level.
account management page.
I went. No, I need to just have a little bit of a play around. Like it's nothing
Mistakes have
too
been
bad.
made.
Subbed again for 3 months. I'm going to give it a try and
Yep.
see how we
Enjoying
What's
it
a
early days?
3-month sub, though, worth? In real world dollars, not this
I
fucking
guess
shit.
45. It's about
go. 40 US, I think.
A month? For 3 months.
no,
For
for
3
3
months.
months.
For 3 months. Yeah.
That's reasonable.
And honestly, I reckon if you're still playing in 3 months and you're in a wormhole, you're not paying anymore. You'll be buying Plex.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. So,
Which is the in-game currency to buy your monthly
Correct,
subscription
yeah.
from.
Yeah. And if you're in a wormhole, generally speaking, it's pretty easy because like wormholers, I don't know, like the Mayweathers,
Okay.
like they don't fight often, but when they do, they get paid.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I think, being in a C2, it's going to be a little bit more work to
Yeah.
get the ISK, but I don't. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, so you go.
I've only just moved in on the weekend, so.
It's exciting. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Is there a T3 nerf? We might be getting a bit specific now, but let's move on.
Nerf guns? Nerf guns?
Yeah, let's
see what we should do.
I'll chat to you about this.
Yeah, we'll
afterwards.
talk about this.
What we should do, we should have allocated a glass, right? And
Yeah.
each game that we're going to talk about has that much time.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I think.
We can maybe do that next time.
Because now, like we've like eaten into everybody
Yeah.
else's games right now. It's
Yeah.
just-
I mean, I haven't played
For,
much, so-
Well, see, he hasn't played much, so we're
Yeah.
using
Actually,
that time.
you know what? I'm quite surprised that you haven't played Eve,
Yeah.
to be honest, because it definitely seems like something that you'd
I
play.
probably would really enjoy it. I just don't want to try it because I think it'd be like cocaine.
Yeah.
One
I don't
kid,
know
I'm
how
in.
You'd go with the well, I think you would be an industry and mining magnate. You would make heaps of money.
Probably.
But I reckon you would get real salty when someone like suicide ganked you in high sec where you
Probably.
thought you were safe.
Yeah.
Like you're the guy that. So for those that don't know, one of the greatest things about Eve is pretty much if you can do it in game. You can
We're not moving on, are we?
No, we're not.
But this is Aido in my mind. So when you buy, you use your money, right? You buy an item called Plex, all right? You then apply that item, like you right click on it in game, so it's an in-game item. You right click it and you apply it to an account. Some people think it's a good idea to put these in a ship and move them from spot to spot.
Why?
Which enables someone else to grab the Plex.
If your ship is destroyed, the Plex may be destroyed. It may drop as loot. It could do all sorts
Oh,
of stuff.
really?
It's
It
about
can
a
get
25% chance of it surviving.
Yeah. I remember reading once, the highest I've seen was something like 267 Plex. This is 267 a month of EVE Online.
so one Plex equals
About,
1
about,
month.
about
One
fif-
Plex, 1
15, say it's 15 US for a Plex, and it was 276, did you say?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like
Wow.
that. It was in the 200s. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Can you sell Plex on like a black market or something like that? Like,
No, the great thing is you can sell it just on in-game.
In game.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
nothing ever gets exchanged monetarily for your Plex.
Absolutely
You
right.
earn Plex, all Plex is earned
Oh, so-
in game.
No,
and
no,
you
no. So
can't.
I can buy Plex for money,
Yes.
put it in game,
But-
sell it to you, so I get in-game money.
Yes, but you
Or
can't. Yep.
I can use in-game money to buy your Plex and
Yep.
apply it for game time.
But at no
Someone
point can you
actually bought that
resell
Plex.
your Plex for real world money.
Exactly right.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a really good mechanic.
Yeah, okay.
So Aiden is the one, I reckon, that would go, you know what, I reckon it's pretty safe. I'm just going to chuck it down. It's 2 jumps. I'll be fine. It's 2 jumps. And then
Yep.
next is a photo on Facebook of his computer on fire. I reckon.
Yep.
Nah, see, I wouldn't carry around Plex.
I'll
Why?
send
You
you
would-
a
you would
link.
run- you
I'll
would
send
have
you a
an
link
empire,
for subscribing. I
Yeah.
think you. Look, the first hit's free, man. Like,
Yeah. You Eve killer, you.
Oh, well, if you're going to play, I'm going to have to restart.
I'm so glad I'm not in part of this.
Yeah.
Uncharted: The Lost Legacy.
Yeah, I just haven't
okay.
started it
I've
yet.
been wanting to talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Go.
Oh. It should be good.
It's well documented
So
that I'm
ink.
not a particularly big Uncharted fan. To be clear, so Uncharted 2, well known as one of the greatest games of all time. It's like 96 on Metacritic. That's bullshit. It is not nearly that good. All right, that's absolute crap. I've written an article about it before to say it's not
We've
good.
all heard about it multiple times.
I just want to be. Ben's only just recently
Has he?
started.
Yeah, I'm
so-
pretty sure he's said it 25
I think
times
he
already
said-
as well.
Yeah, I have actually listened to a few of your previous episodes, and
Anyway, so the Lost Legacy, we got a review code of it. It was so good.
Really?
It was so good. So there's a couple of things I think, and I figured out 2 reasons that I really didn't like Uncharted. So the first one was that the combat is absolutely terrible. And anyone who says, oh, it's not that bad, you need to play more video games. It's really bad. It's not good, all right?
Yep.
So when I played this, Uncharted has like a story mode where the combat is laughably easy.
Yep.
Right? So literally, you hold the trigger and the gun just goes to the closest head. Right?
Nice.
Really?
This is
Nice.
fantastic because then
This- Sorry, I've only
becomes-
played one Uncharted game,
Yep.
and it was the combat that actually turned me off of the game.
yeah, exactly.
So, is this just in Uncharted Lost Legacy, or is this
I
another?
know it was in earlier ones, but if you use the earlier one, you don't get the trophy for finishing the game. So
Yeah.
I wanted the trophy.
Okay,
that was young,
Yeah,
silly. Brad. All right, now more mature Brad.
Yep.
Doesn't worry about the trophy sign.
Yeah.
It was so essentially what it does is pretty much eliminate combat from the game. Like
Okay.
it's a 3-minute distraction now instead of a painful slog with shitty mechanics, getting angry. To me, anyway, all right? Because the combat's not very good. So that made me enjoy the game a lot more to start with. The other thing is I didn't really realise this, but I don't like Nathan Drake very much. He's a bit of a knob. Sorry, Jake, but he's a bit of a knob. So having Chloe and Nadine as the main characters, and particularly the voice actor for Chloe, who is Claudia Black, who is also the voice actor from Morrigan from Dragon Age, for anyone who's played
nice.
that.
Yep.
She is and also an Australian. She's one of my favourite voice actors, and you can actually. So after I finished it, I was like looking her up, and like checking out some YouTube clips of her, like her stint on Summer Bay.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, that was a bit jarring to hear Chloe's voice come out of this. To be fair, very attractive, tall, leggy blonde. To be fair, but it was still a bit. Oh, what's going on there? But yeah, This has turned me around on Uncharted completely. I'm now. So I've played the first 3. I'm not going to play them again. But I'm like, right, number 4. I've updated it. It's packed. I'm going to play it on the easiest setting, and I'm just going to rip through this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because for the first time, I appreciated it. Like, I wasn't distracted by the things I didn't like.
Yeah.
So I really got to appreciate the incredible voice acting, the incredible scenery. Like, the scenery is magnificent. The puzzles were really good and interesting. So yeah, I had an absolute cracking time with it. Cool. I still think that the story in Uncharted, generally speaking, is not very good. Well, I shouldn't say it's not very good. It's very, there's nothing new or interesting. Like the main story isn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, treasure hunter goes looking for a treasure at the exact same time that an evil warlord goes looking for the treasure.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's a fair point, and that's true to be said for probably all of them,
Yeah.
including 4, which
Yeah.
is the only one I've actually played.
Yeah, and
so
I don't think the story's particularly well told, but the characters are
make the story.
they are amazing.
Yeah.
Like the way they and this goes for all Uncharted games. The interactions between the characters, like you fall in love with them, which is something that BioWare used to be particularly good at. You know, like we put Andromeda aside, it's something that BioWare's incredibly good at. You know, those characters come to life through their interactions with each other. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
about 5.5 hours.
Yeah, see, this is the
Really?
point I was going to ask
Yeah.
you about.
So it's more like DLC.
If you were to fork out up to $69, $59.
I think the recommended retail price was $54.
Yeah. Even
So
then.
EB had it for 80.
No, so that's what you get at.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think JB had it for 59, EB had it for 69, or something like that. It was
I've seen it
within
like
that.
Like Big W or someone had it for like 40 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which seems about that's something that I could entertain.
$40 Australian.
Yep, it's Australian. Yeah,
Absolutely, I would recommend this game if you if you like action adventure games, and you're not too fussed about having to shoot people, like as in you don't feel that you know, cover-based mechanics are really important to what you want. You want to have a short story that you have a good time with.
Yep.
If you liked Firewatch, if you can get this for $40, I would absolutely recommend it. If you're an Uncharted fan, you would be crazy not to get it for that price.
Yep.
Okay.
$60, like even 50, you're pushing it. You have to be an Uncharted fan. $60, no way.
Yep.
Not interested. Although it does have multiplayer and all that stuff. It's got some really cool modes too. Like so, when you finish it, you can play the entire game in black and white, or in like a comic book style.
Nice.
Self-shaded sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
cel-shaded
Yeah.
style. Or, like there's about 17 different options for all these crazy. A pixelated version of it,
Oh,
which
nice.
changes the way they speak to make it sound like
Like
an
it's old version of
it's
yeah.
really
Nice of
interesting.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Speaking of weird game modes, and I don't want to take over here if everyone's got some more to play. Do you know that GoldenEye is 20 years old?
Yeah.
It's scary when you start to call out how old things are now.
Yeah.
'Cause stuff gets real old real damn quick when you're
Yeah.
old farts like me.
Is it not me? Or if someone says 15 years ago, you're like 95.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I haven't moved on. That's
No,
pretty
you
much.
be quiet.
Yeah, yeah. Were you alive then?
I was 4.
Yeah, okay.
No. No.
You're only 19. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. But that's what I've been playing predominantly. Had a great time with it. I have been playing Yonder. I reckon I spoke about it a little bit last time. I might speak about it a little bit more next time. So just about finish that off. So that's the other thing I did, I got an SSD.
Yeah,
all
you
need to
did.
get
Yeah.
SSD. If you've been living in the past like
Pretty
me,
sure. Sorry, Brad. I think
Sorry.
everybody
Everyone
else in the universe
yeah.
has an SSD.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, it is good.
It's
My
still
life
one
has
of the best
changed.
upgrades for PC by far. But me and Jack can talk about our PC stuff, so I will leave that alone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I think, based on Brad's previous comment, his PC would be about 15 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
actually
no, about 95.
It's 480 X400. That's all right. It's all right. Yeah, no. So it should breathe a bit of new life into your PC at the moment, and we're actually
Yeah.
going to do a little build for you soon
Yes,
as well. We're
I'm
transplanting
got a
it
case
from
as well.
yeah.
Which is good, so I don't have to reach into the computer anymore to turn it on.
And hope that you don't get electrocuted every
Yeah,
time.
that's pretty exciting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bringing you into the whatever century we're currently in.
Yeah, yeah. So, out of the 90s, mate. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Anyway, what have you been playing, Jacob? I know you were talking. You did say before you've been playing something.
I haven't played a lot, but so there's 2 games I've played. One of them we'll talk about in a minute because there'll be a lot of discussion around it. The other one's something called Thumper, which is a game on the Switch, which is a rhythm speed run kind of Retrovision-esque runner game, I suppose. Like so you're on rails. You pretty much have to jump at the right times, dive at the right times, and glide at the right times. It's pretty much all it is. But it comes with a really cool soundtrack, and you can hear cues as you're playing the game that sort of gives you an idea of when you need to jump, when you need to slide, and all that sort of stuff. So you played a little bit of it the other day.
It's been fun.
Yeah, so I think it's called a
How much
rhythmic.
was that on the store?
$25 on the Nintendo store. So
Yeah, probably
it's got 9 levels, and I don't think I'm ever going to actually finish it. So for me, it's a mind-numbing, really cool kind of experience that I can put the headphones in on the bus on the way to work and completely zone out, and all I'm thinking about is what I'm doing that, nothing else.
Yep, fair
and
enough.
It's a really good way to relieve a bit of stress for me at the moment.
Just
So.
to touch on the Nintendo store, is it just me, or with the exception of Steam, is every digital platform 20% too much?
It's
Yeah.
grossly
is.
Nintendo are grossly overpriced.
Xbox is the
Bomberman is $90 freaking on the
Yeah.
Nintendo store. Like,
think
is it
PlayStation's the
really
same.
worth $90?
Yeah, Xbox is the same.
Yeah,
I don't know.
seems to be.
I
I think
want to
it's
get
actually an
Bomberman.
agreement.
Yeah, well, I played it the other day, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that was cool. $90? Nope.
Nope.
Not even $45? Nope.
So,
Maybe
and
25.
I'll give you
I'd
45.
Speaking of
45.
But you have to do
GoldenEye.
multiplayer.
You do,
like-
yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Speaking of GoldenEye, Bomberman 64 was my second favourite
Yeah.
after GoldenEye
Yep.
multiplayer game, and
okay.
I really
It was incredible. I don't
was really
understand how
excited.
it disappeared for so long.
Yeah,
It was such a great multiplayer game.
but
Surely it's
yeah.
not a $90 game, though. That
No,
seems
I absolutely do not.
grossly overpriced.
Yeah, I want to get
actually seem to
it,
think it
but
is
I
an
don't want
agreement
to
they
spend
have.
that much.
Yeah, it hurts. It
It seems to
hurts.
be that way. All stores are always 20% more.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
they have to increase it by that much, because otherwise the physical stores will go out of business. So it seems to me that, because honestly,
Yeah, but honestly, so
they have
why-
no overheads on the store. There's
Yeah,
no
but
reason for it to
Nintendo
be that
don't want
higher.
to do any favours to JB Hi-Fi or EB, because when I go and buy a game
Yeah.
that's been traded in, they don't get any money for that.
No.
So they don't want to do them that favour.
Speaking of
You would think you would
trade-ins,
undercut them, drive them out of business, and then the only option is to
but but speaking
don't
of
do that.
trade-ins,
Please don't do that.
go on, Red. Speaking of trade-ins, EB Games,
Yeah, I saw that.
NSA.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
are doing
this is-
the trade-in. So it's a subscription service, $20 a month.
Yep.
You can walk into EB, you pick your EB store, whichever one is local. Walk in, you can take any pre-owned game home with you.
Any
Return-
pre-owned game worth, I want to say it's $45 or less.
Yeah.
Oh, there is some fine print.
There
Because it
is.
said there is no limitations.
It did.
What's
well,
on their advertisement?
It did
no,
say
no
there was
limitations.
caveat.
comma.
Correct.
But
yes. Yeah.
you can walk in, take the game home with you, bring it back a week later, and
Keep it
get
as long
another
as you
one.
want.
Yep. Yeah, you could. Yeah. For that month.
No,
Then if you
well,
don't renew
if you
your
don't
sub,
renew- Yeah,
you
sure.
owe them back that game.
Yes.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's actually not a bad idea by EB.
I don't hate it.
considered it. Yeah.
I can guarantee I'll rack up some late fees though, like I used to do at video stores all the fucking time. So I don't know if it's for me, but
Yeah, I feel like I've got enough games to
Well,
play.
and
There
I
is
think
that.
if there's a game that I really to be fair, like if there's a game I really want, I'd be willing to pay $20
Yeah.
to own that game.
Yeah, but would you be willing to pay $20 every month or whatever the
That's the
subscription.
thing.
The thing
No,
is-
that's exactly what I mean. I would rather go and buy that game that I decided that I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's right.
and
See,
have
would
it
depend on what
owned
would be,
by me.
because I think stuff like the Uncharted games or something that's not a multiplayer game,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of value in that. Whereas, but even then, to be fair, I've got games that I bought when they were new, and then like finished it. I'm like, well, I'm not going to trade that in. I'm going to keep that because one day I'm going to play that.
Yeah.
Never do.
Yeah,
Still waiting.
yeah.
Pretty sure I've still got Battletoads at home.
Really?
Well, I don't. It's actually at Jordo's house at the moment. But like, I don't.
So Jordo will play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't go back to games. So it's really interesting, and I think for some people,
Yeah,
it would
it's-
be incredible.
Yeah.
But I like
I mean,
to play
be
games
fair,
when they're new.
some people haven't got disposable income. $20 a month, they go, yeah, right, and we can try 4 or 5 games out that month.
To be fair, you'd
Fair
probably,
enough.
like, if we were doing it right now, you'd probably be looking to be able to get your hands on Doom, Dishonored,
Yep.
well, pretty much
True.
any Bethesda game because they drop like
Yeah.
rocks after about 6 months.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
the Dragon Age games you'd be able to get.
Yeah, I think that was
probably
one of
most
those
Mass
guys.
Effects, maybe Andromeda, maybe. You know, like there's some pretty good.
Yeah.
Great way to go
If
through
I-
Call of Duties.
Yeah.
True.
Look,
Yeah,
if I was
yeah.
still a student, I definitely think it'd be a
Yeah.
decent
Yeah.
thing. But
I mean, saying we all have a bit of disposable income.
Yeah.
Not a huge amount, but we have
I
enough.
know, I'm,
to
talk-
to
I'm,
buy
I'm
a
talking
game.
about the time to play the
Well,
correct
yeah,
session.
that
That's
too as well.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So I really have to pick and choose, and I'm going to have to pick and choose a lot more
Yeah.
the kind of games that I want to spend
Yeah.
my free time on when I have that free time.
Because, and again, the advantage of a system like that, to me, is to try games to see if I want to buy them. That's what
Yeah.
I'm missing.
Yep.
Like, I
Yep.
need demos. I need to be able to play Rabbids for 2 days, to have it for a week,
you
and then
wouldn't-
decide if I want to buy it or not.
Demos would be freaking amazing, wouldn't they? Like they always used to be. God, that'll be good.
You know, it's been that long since I actually even looked in a newsagent's for a gaming magazine.
Yeah.
So
Then
do
to
they
get the
still
demos?
have
I
the
don't-
demo
I
discs?
don't know.
Does that?
I've
Does that?
seen PC Player Play do have discs, and they do have demos, but quite often now it's other software.
Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Because it would be a pretty rare thing these days to find
Yeah, well-
those sort of games.
To be fair, that's our fault because we don't buy those magazines anymore.
Well,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but
True.
physical.
No, that's fair
physical
point.
media.
also to
We
be
got
fair,
we got the
disappeared.
internet.
how many
We've got
people actually
two,
have disc
yeah.
drives
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah.
I don't. I haven't got a disc drive on PC.
It's true.
I would much
No.
prefer if people stopped calling stuff open betas and going, here's a demo.
Yeah, me
And
too.
play
Just
the
be
demo.
honest about it.
Yeah,
Here's
because
a-
half the, I mean, sometimes, sure, it's very beta and
In
you're
which
like,
case it's a
wow,
beta.
they have some work to do.
Yeah.
Other
That's
times you're
so
like, this
rare.
is polished enough to go, you know what, that's good enough.
Particularly when it's
And-
a week before the game release.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is not a beta.
Look,
You
Yeah.
can't
It's a
fix,
stress test.
exactly. You
That's
can't
fine.
fix
Yeah,
any
exactly.
problems.
Yeah.
You can't
And
fix anything
to
we
go
find.
to go from open beta to early access,
Yeah.
and by early access I mean,
Alpha.
how you been going in PUBG?
So,
Yes, let's talk about
Yeah,
Oh, God.
nice segue.
Player.
That was
Well
good.
played. That was well played.
Yeah,
Smooth,
yeah.
seamless.
So I did finally bite the bullet and got it, only because I got told to sign up to Green Man Gaming newsletter or something, and maybe get a
Got
like
a-
cheeky little 25 or 33% off, and I did. So I did get
I
it.
should just say on that, if you're not signed up to the
Do it,
Green Man
yeah.
Gaming
You get them
newsletter-
all the time. Like I've had like 3 in the last.
Yeah, so
They
they
just give
However
out
long.
random codes.
yeah, not codes, like usually somewhere between 15 to 40% off of all sorts of games, and including pre-orders and stuff like
To
that.
be
They're
fair, their
really
prices
competitive.
are in line with everywhere else. It's
Yeah.
not like they're 25% more expensive either. They're actually pretty good. So yeah, it's
Is it
decent.
on their platform or is it Steam as
No,
well?
they-
They give you a
Yeah.
Steam key.
Yeah.
So you buy it through them, they give you a Steam key. So all of your discounts are applied through Green Man Gaming.
Yep.
They send you a key and you plug that into Steam
And it's
and
just
you're good to go.
it's just a email newsletter. That's
Yep.
all you get.
Yep.
It
It
doesn't
lit-
cost you anything. You'd be
yep.
crazy not to do it.
Yep. It's the-
Anyway,
yeah.
so you bought it.
I did buy it, so I have started to play it. My first round ever, me and Jordo, D1 DLC Jordo, were playing, and he was showing me the ropes and sort of giving me the layout of the
Yeah.
map
Yep.
and some of the controls and all that sort of stuff. And it was going all right. So we got into one of the ruins. I'm not sure where it is, but one
Oh,
of the
the
ruins.
ruins.
So we're like sort of found some half decent gear. I was okay. Like I think I had an M16 or whatever. So I'm like, ew, this feels cool. I got some ammo and shit. Oh god. So we're hiding behind some crates and all that sort of stuff. And Joy's like, there's a guy over there by the entryway to the thing. So let's just hang here, keep an eye on him, and we'll see what happens. So I was sort of peeking around the crates. Got shot in the fucking head. Didn't kill me, luckily, so I was still alive. But then they started to rush us, took out Jordo, so he died next to me, still able to be revived. So I'm there. There's a bunch of crates of me, and there's 2 guys coming at us. and Jordo's down next to me. So I'm like, I'll try to revive Jordo. He's like, don't touch me. They're coming around. They're going to flank you. They're both coming on the right side. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm ready. I had time. I was prepared. I was just about ready to take them out. He jumps around the corner and I start spraying. So nervous, so intense and shit, and I killed Jordo. So I took him out as he was trying to be revived right in front of me. They took me out. We started again. So that was my first foray into PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Not the best start. However, it is... I've played a lot more of it since then, or a fair bit more of it since then. Extremely intense. So, and it is one of those hard things to describe because it isn't a new type of game. It isn't a new type of mechanics, but for some reason it really does bring all of the elements that King of the Hill, King of the Kill, H1Z1 stuff does try to do well, but makes the gunplay really exciting. It really does drive the squad-based mechanics a lot more. I personally enjoy the squad more than the duo, and then more than the solo. So solo is definitely a Brad thing.
Love the solo.
Duo's good if
the
duo's good if I've got no one else to fill up the squad, and then the squad is my preferred option because it's just entertaining. Like I like the discussions, I like the banter, I like the way we play as a group more than anything else in that game. And getting close, getting in your top 10s and getting in your top 5s, it's like oh, you can feel that circle. It's intense.
It was
really
that was
good.
actually the impetus for me to get a SSD.
Yeah.
I was having lockup problems and loading problems and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I need to play this with people.
To be fair, there are some serious server-side issues that need to be resolved with this game long term, and it's very frustrating.
You know, it's buggy and it's glitchy and it's fun.
Yeah. It is.
That's it. Like I'm having so much fun playing it.
You start to work in the way you play the game around the bugs, and it doesn't prevent you from playing it. It makes you work out ways to get around
and
that.
very few of there are.
Correct.
I don't think there's any game breaking.
That's right.
ones.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it needs polish.
But also, there's
Needs
very
some
few
new
games that I
maps.
would be willing to spend the time on to make that adjustment to the way I play a game, and this is one of them. So it's pretty good. It's
did you
intense.
see it? It took the #1 concurrent on Steam
Over
the other
Dota.
day. Yeah.
Wow.
Huge.
800,000 people were playing this game at the same time.
Yeah, that's insane. Look at Lawbreakers. What do they have? 5,000 at the same time, and that's an arena shooter thing that we'll talk about later, I suppose. At some point.
I do remember when Cliffy he slung a bit of hate at Overwatch
Oh.
about 6 months before it came out. It's like, nah, we're not a loot box game, man. We're not about that crap. We're about. But it was very, very obviously a shot at Overwatch. I'm like, I don't know if that's really the best target right now. Like, until PlayerUnknown's Overwatch, or even now, Overwatch is still the gorilla in the room.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like PlayerUnknown's has sold 8 million copies.
Yep.
Overwatch is like 60 million.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, which is really interesting. I'd love to see those concurrent numbers.
Yeah. Because they don't,
yeah.
doesn't tell you.
Because we don't know. We don't know if a Hearthstone. That's a pretty big.
Yeah.
that'd be-
Yep.
You can see Twitch numbers, and they're still some of the most watched and streamed on Twitch, which tells you, at least indication-wise, a lot of people playing the damn game.
I was saying it the other night when we were playing a game as well. Like, for the first time since Borderlands 2 have I looked at my friends list and seen pretty much everyone I know that's online in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Like, everyone's
name
on
Football
it.
Manager.
It's like crazy. And then
Oh, mate, football's serious business. All right. Anything else interesting video game wise?
Destiny 2 open beta
Tonight.
is open
it.
for PC
You
as
will
of
be
right
downloading
now.
it
So
tonight.
I'll jump
everybody
on
go
it.
home and download there and
Should we
try
in as
it.
well?
No. Oh, well, see, look, I've got one MMO in my life.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's why I don't want to play Eve, because if I play Eve, that's all I play. Everything else.
I
falls
don't
my way.
understand. Why is that a problem? I finished Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
Did you change the difficulty level at the
No,
end?
I
Did you guys see that? There is now. So is it Guerrilla Games? Is that the name?
Yeah,
of it?
it's Guerrilla Games, yeah.
So they released a patch for ultra hard mode,
Oh, wow.
like ludicrously hard mode.
God.
Like Dark Souls level.
And like 7 people were like, yes, that's awesome. And that's all anyone said about it. And then they released story mode, so super easy mode.
Yep.
And the whole internet went, this is bullshit, I'm getting a refund on my game.
What?
People got upset that some people can now play this game on a super easy mode. Like, you should, I remember
The internet
going
is
through
made of mad.
Going through the tweets and replies, I'm like,
Really?
what is... Are
See,
you people
now-
broken in the head? I don't understand.
If for the people that didn't tune in last week, I was saying that I wished I had played it on easy mode because normal I found to be challenging enough that, as I was saying before, I don't have a lot of time for playing video games nowadays because real life happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
And easy just probably would have been a better choice
Part
for
of the
me.
reason I liked Uncharted so much.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so a story mode, honestly, I'm not at all against that. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm in favour of
I'm
it.
extraordinarily pro that.
Yes.
Well,
100%.
So now I've updated Uncharted 4, The Last of Us, which I never finished. That's back in the drive again. I'm like, oh, I'm going to smash through these bad
Oh,
boys
such a
now.
good game.
Yep.
Still
Yeah,
played
it is an amazing game.
Yeah, I know.
So,
And when's
because of these easy
when's
ones.
number 2 coming out? Do we have a
next year, I
release
think.
date?
Oh, has it been pushed? Is
Yeah, I
it
think it was
definitively next year?
I
Not
thought it
not
was
certain,
always
but
Because we did have it in our
Oh,
end
did
of
we?
this year stuff.
yeah, I think it's been delayed, but I don't. quite
Yeah,
know,
okay.
So.
Okay.
So
Late
it's-
this year, if anything.
On things coming out though, something that you picked up today, Rabbids.
I did.
Give me the rundown. I'm,
okay.
I'm on the fence.
No,
Sell it to
okay.
me.
So, Rabbids. Mario versus Rabbids. Just get it. It's.
Did you have it?
absolutely.
Not yet.
I thought you were on board this.
Oh, I'm probably gonna buy it.
Okay, we're
I'm
going
still not
to
sold.
talk about it next fortnight.
Next fortnight.
All right.
Next fortnight,
Okay.
we'll talk rabbits.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I want to sell it. Sell it to me.
I've only
But
played.
you're going to buy it already.
I've only personally played it for about half an hour while I was on the bus to tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
So whilst I'm happy to say yes, buy it, I don't have a lot of information.
Fair enough.
Other than what was in the previews and that sort of stuff.
All right. Fair
But
enough.
yeah, buy it.
Everything I've seen so far said basically it's basically like XCOM with a bit of comedy.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's got rabbits. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Just do it. I love
Wait,
rabbits.
what?
I love rabbits. I love rabbits. I'm going to say it right now. I love rabbits.
All right.
Yeah.
so then you're a
Hilarious.
podcast member.
Rabbids.
How are they not? How are they not hilarious? Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming
anyway.
Brad's sold in that as well.
The glasses are empty, so we're going to have a brief break.
Yep.
When we return, Game of Thrones. All spoilers, so if you're not sticking around for that, thank
you.
for joining us.
Yep.
We'll be back next fortnight with something a bit special, a bit different. Jacob won't be here.
I will not. I'll
which will
be,
be sad, but we feel like we've
elsewhere.
found an adequate replacement.
Yeah.
We will be
Sorry, Jake.
at Harry's Bar, so come down and heckle us if you're out and about.
indeed.
Come say hi.
All right.
And have a
Otherwise,
sick little beer.
we'll be back in a moment. Dun, 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 dun.
Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage.
Dun.
Dinklage, Peter 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 Dinklage, Peter